Good morning, this is Nicholas from Shaddoll Gaming, and yesterday we got two brand new Fallen of Albaz cards revealed, and we got a brand new Shaddoll card revealed this morning, which is really exciting. So let's go over to the brand new Fallen of Albaz supports first, because that does look pretty awesome. I'm really excited to see what the Fallen of Albaz support does. But yeah, it looks like we're getting a whole bunch of brand new Fallen of Albaz supports to add to the lore, just due to the fact that, well, Fallen Albaz is a beloved archetype, and we're getting an anime for it, so we got two brand new cards. So let's get straight into this. So first things first, we have Fallen of the White, so this is Gandalf the White, but it's Albaz. It's a level 4 Dark Dragon effect monster, 1800 attack, 0 defense. It's always treated as Fallen Albaz. You can only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can send one monster that mentions Fallen Albaz from your extra deck to graveyard. Spell summon this card. Also, you can't spell summon for the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except level 8 fusion or synchro monsters, which makes sense. It's technically also Sword Soul support. If this card is normal or spell summon, you can spell summon one Ecclesia monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So that's already insane. The fact that you can just summon Ecclesia directly from deck on normal or spell summon is just pretty powerful. There's a whole bunch of different Ecclesias, from Dogmatica to like branded support Ecclesia to I believe there's a Synchro Ecclesia. There's a lot of really good Ecclesia, so that's not bad. And then finally, for our last branded support, we have Ecclesia in Black Dragon. It's a level 8 light spellcaster synchro effect monster, 2500 attack, 2500 defense, requires a tutor plus a non-tutor, which is generic, so this is a generic synchro 8. You can only use the first and second effect of this card name once a turn. During main phase, quick effect, banish this card until the end of the phase. And if you do, spell summon one Fallen of Albaz or one level 4 or lower monster that mentions it from your deck or graveyard. That's insane. This is a quick effect, by the way. So this thing tags itself out for Fallen of Albaz on your opponent's turn. If you don't know, Fallen of Albaz has the ability on summon to discard card and use fusion summon using, I think, any monster on the field, so you can use your opponent's monsters. That's pretty awesome. Also, it's supposed to summon any level 4 or lower monster that mentions it from the graveyard or deck is just kind of insane. The second effect is that if this card is set to graveyard, you can target one level 8 fusion monster in your graveyard or banishment, and that card is shuffled back into the deck, and that is pretty amazing. Shuffle both cards back into the deck, which is absolutely incredible. Both insanely good support. And now I'm excited to see what the new Shaddoll card. So we have a brand new Wind Shaddoll monster. This is going to be really awesome. So if you don't know, Shaddoll is part of the dual terminal archetype. So this is technically new support for, what's it called? This is new support for the dual terminal set. So we got 3 of the 4 archetypes revealed for dual terminal 3. This is the final archetype being revealed, which is really exciting because dual terminal is a really interesting set. That is getting us some really brand new cards. So let's see if this Shaddoll does what it needs to do in order to win games. And my Wi-Fi crashed for some reason. I don't know why my Wi-Fi crashed for some reason. Hey, yo, what happened? I'm trying to read this card here, and you're not letting me because the Wi-Fi crashed. Alright, so we do got a brand new fusion monster in the form of this Shaddoll, which is pretty awesome. This is Resh Shaddoll Windeklulu. I have no idea how to pronounce that. It's a level 6 Wind Psychic Fusion Effect Monster. 200 attack, 2800 defense. Requires a Wind monster plus a Shaddoll monster. So, hey, Prediction Princess support maybe, because I already kind of read the card. Must be fusion summon. You can only use the first and second effect of this card name once a turn. First effect, quick effect. Change any number of face-down monsters on the field to face-down defense position. And if you do, change a number of other face-up monsters to face-down defense position. I misread that. Change face-down monsters to face-up, and then you change face-up monsters to face-down based on how many flip monsters were just flip face-up with its first effect, which is already really good. So this is helping you flip up a whole bunch of flip monsters, and it's also flipping down all your opponent's monsters based on how many flip monsters you just flipped up with that effect. The second effect is that this card is set to graveyard. You can target one Shaddoll card in your graveyard, add it to hand. This is just a really great card for a lot of decks. It's Wind, so they need a new Wind new fusion monster. So this is not bad. If you don't know, Shaddolls are a Wind archetype. So I'm glad they're getting some more support. And yeah, and Prediction Princess, play Shaddolls now because this card's insane for you. But that's really all I got for this video. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one, and bye-bye.